Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide.
Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 5 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Michael Owen.
Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gnabry, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Gnabry. Bergkamp. Neymar. Bergkamp. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neymar. That has been cut short. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Beckenbauer. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koundé. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get away here? Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the...
Great hit! And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been won straight back. Owen. Van Dijk. And it's been given away. Bellingham. Now Neymar. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Bergkamp.
Pretty robust defending.
Owen has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And he can clear it away. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push?
Oh, terrible mistake. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Gnabry. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through. There's the hit! It's in!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Al Nassr get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Neymar. And he was quick to react. Batistuta. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, this is a great position. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, super find. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he get it through? Koundé, passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar gets a good foot in there. Ball's gone out of play. Costa Curta. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Bergkamp. Owen. He can run onto that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. And no, that was never going to make it. And he welcomes it in. He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Conte. Neymar. Gets his pass away. And it's Owen. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi. Koundé cuts out the pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Al Nassr are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate.
It shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi is onto this. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in, surely. Shapes to shoot. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Owen. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta with the clearance. Maradona. Always onto this. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Batistuta. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Owen. Owen! Deftly away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Into the last quarter of an hour. Messi. He rises! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 77
Great header,
minutes,
made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And Owen! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Neymar picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He is through here. Turns and goes back. Maradona. Baresi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball if he can get there. Now there's a... tries a shot! And that's a throw-in. Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Owen. And he's got the... This is Owen. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us... Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And here's Messi. And he's taking no chances there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well cleared. Gnabry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but Specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Batistuta. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
He might be in here. He's and the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Goal! Barcelona! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona take the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Guerrero gets good distance on it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Batistuta. He's played him through. He's found a way through. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Fiddles it through. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. And they can counter here. And here's Owen. Bergkamp. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the shot's on here. Now it's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played into space out wide. Nakata. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer. Good running, strong. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Tries a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. That's going in strongly.
And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have done it. They are level. You raise your game and we raise ours. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Back into the middle. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona get them some... And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
And we're underway again.
El dorsal 25.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And they're quick to get it back. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Batistuta. Danger averted for now. Beckenbauer. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Interesting ball. Bergkamp. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! One-on-one! Good, strong hand by the keeper. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nice interception, well timed. Bergkamp looking to add to his goal. Quarter of an hour into the second half. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Adams. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta. Messi. Now it's Ribery. He is through here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Costa Curta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bergkamp. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
En el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, Schneider, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold, the regular corner taker. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Barcelona can try it again now. So, third corner of the game.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Threads one in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this looks sharp.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's Ribery. Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. That's the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you... So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Iniesta. He's found a way through. It's Iniesta!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Balde could try cutting inside here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Wilshere. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Wilshere.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gnabry. Son Heung-min. He's played him through. And he was alert to it. So it is still 0-0. Balde. Gnabry. And it's Bergkamp. Costa Curta. Gets his pass away. Can he finish? Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Messi. Wilshere. Beckenbauer. Wilshere. Well read, nice interception. Balde. De Jong. Bergkamp. And Sufati. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi puts his foot on the gas.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Batistuta. Koundé. Batistuta. Wilshere. Alvarez. 30 minutes gone. That's headed upfield. Balde. And Sufati. He could be in here. Alvarez. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! And in he goes again. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Wilshere. And here's Alvarez. Just eases him off the ball. Wilshere. Gnabry producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bergkamp. He's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. And here's Batistuta! Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ansu Fati. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Alvarez. There's no flag. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Played back in. There's the hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Picked out, shot a goal! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Chips it through. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Bergkamp. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valde. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. 60 minutes played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass is just off target. Iniesta looking understandably energised after his goal. Good ball over the top. And that is expertly dealt with. He's got space in the area. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
On the field, number 21.
Check in the context of the game, he must save it.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Schneider.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Now the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Koundé. Messi. Wilshere. De Jong. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Batistuta. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's in a good position here. Well, they've got it again. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Now this could be a chance. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, again there's no way through. Ferran Torres.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri. Substitution in progress.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
He can run onto that. Hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a hit! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. And he was quick to react. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass somewhat off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that could set him on his way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Batistuta. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Oh, easy pickings there. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodri has found the net here, of course. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. Tonali. Batistuta. He's got a... has a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
There's the header! Just off target. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Batistuta. China were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that...
Now the finish! He scores! And that takes him up to 30.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That looks a good ball through. There's the hit! And it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And they win it back again. He won't be happy with that one. Batistuta is herring after that one. Rodri couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
De Jong kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta, distributed tidily. Now it's Ribéry. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Look at the space here, tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's quick to get it clear again. China are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice put, Batistuta! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Tonali, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That is good alertness. Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, no joy this time. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Batistuta. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Bergkamp. And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
China clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong gets across to intercept that. No way through there. Neymar, it's a pretty loose pass. And here's Owen, and Owen! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.